I don't know what's going on, but since the Sir Alex Ferguson left, I saw not evolution in the club. The progress was zero. For example, we have an interesting point that how the club as Manchester United, after suck Ole, they bring sport directive Ralph Rangnick, which is something that nobody understands. This guy is not even a coach. A bigger club like Manchester United bring sport directive. Surprised not only me, but all the world, you know.
Well, it was a ridiculous decision, wasn't it?
Of course, in my opinion, you have to be honest. If you're not even a coach, how are you gonna be the boss of Manchester United? It's something that I should see that Manchester is not followed, not the right way to reach successful like other teams, like for example Liverpool or Manchester City, Chelsea. They are one step behind or two because of this kind of mistakes. In my opinion, they should improve and change probably the staff or the people, the directives or presidents. I don't know who is the problem there, but
Did it show a lack of ambition to you? But to a point, someone like Ralph Rangnick, I mean, I'd never heard of him. And I'm thinking if had you heard of him?
No, of course not.
You'd never heard of this guy?
Nobody, and the people who I speak, nobody knew who is him.
Did you call him the boss?
Of course, I respect. We have to call because he assumed the job. Regardless, all the coaches that I had in my career, I call them boss because if they assume the job, we have to call in that way. But in the end, deep inside me, I never saw him as a boss because I saw some points that I never agreed, and he stopped in a time as well. Because if you're not being a coach, the next 5 years, you're gonna lost the identity to be a coach. So surprised me a lot. But in the same way, don't surprise me a lot because if you see the structures, they keep it the same. So the coaches didn't surprise me, but was a tough moment.
What was extraordinary was very quickly after Rangnick took over, he started briefing journalists that you weren't pressing enough and that maybe it would be a good idea if you moved on from the club. And I'm like, who is this guy? And why is he saying this to the man who's scoring the goals?
To be honest, Piers, it's something that I don't understand. It's the new coaches that coming around, they think they find the last Coca-Cola in the desert, which is I don't understand. The football there invents many years. So, but I respect any coach have a different approach, different opinions, different mentality, but kind of some points that you not agree. So I'm always like that in my life. I'm always been besides the best coaches in the world, Zidane, Ancelotti, Mourinho, Fernando Santos, Allegri. So I had kind of some experience because I learned from them. And when you see some coaches that they're coming, that they want to revolution the football, I not agree. I have my opinion. They agree or they disagree, but it's part of the business because in the end of the day, I'm in the club to win. And with my experience, I want to help, like always. And I know coaches that don't accept. And it's part of the job.
What about the younger players and specifically their mentality? Because it seemed to me, just from what I was reading, you were originally at Manchester United as a young 18-year-old. You had huge respect for the older players, the Keane, these guys, and you would soak up their experience, their wisdom, and so on. Do you get that same respect, do you think, from the younger players?
I don't mean that they don't respect the experienced players or the older players. I don't think that word is the best one, but I live in a different era. I can see my kids at 12 years old. The mentality are not the same. They are not suffer that.
What's the difference?
The anger. I think the anger. I think that they have the things more easily. Everything is easily. They don't suffer, and I think they don't care. I don't mean only a few in Manchester United, but all the teams, all don't surprise me, but in the same way, it's a little bit shame because if they have the best examples in front of your eyes, if they don't at least copy what you did for me, it's kind of weird because I remember when I was 18, 19, 20, I'm always looking to see the best players like Mr. Roy, Ferdinand, Roy Keane, and Giggs. This is why I'm successful that I have longevity, because I take care of my body, my mentality, my head, because I see these guys and I learn from them.
When you try and give advice to these younger players, what do you say to them? What do you try and guide them to be like?
I'm not the kind of guy to like to give advice. I prefer to be as example. I'm there every morning. I do the same stuff. I'm probably the first ones to arrive and the last ones to go out. I think the details speak for themselves. So, because as I told you before, I listen one thing and 2 minutes they already forgot and do whatever they think. It's better. This is why I say I like to lead by example. And some ones they follow me, not much, but
See, I just find that incredible. That if I was a young footballer and I had Cristiano Ronaldo at my club, that I wouldn't want to spend every second watching, listening to, observing the way you go about your business. And yet from what you're saying, clearly, they're not interested.
they don't care. Some ones yes, but most of them no. But for me, it's not surprise me. Don't surprise me because they're not gonna have longevity careers, in my opinion. It's impossible. It's impossible to see, for example, my generation. You see many players they reach 36, 37, 38 at high level. I think this generation you're gonna count by your hands how many you're gonna reach in that level because these years of preparation helps a lot.
Who are the players in the world that you most admire? Their mental strength, their attitude.
It's a difficult question because I'm always can say what I see from my eyes. For example, if you tell me what I see, for example, in Manchester United, I can mention probably Dalot, Diogo Dalot. Example is young, but he's very, very professional, and I'm not doubt that he's gonna have longevity in football because he's young, he's smart, intelligent, and he's very professional. We have a few ones more, but like him, it's difficult to say. Probably Martinez, because he made his 30s, but I will say Dalot.
Vengo con Buller, tú no lo dudes cuando algo sube. El típico que marca gol porque nadie lo cubre. Es ácido insoluble que hace que todo carbure. En el food draft dura más que llevar condones dures, como cortar con tu ex. Aunque si ves esto te reirás un mes con la